Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man who had a reputation for being the laziest person in town. No one had ever seen him do an honest day's work, and he was known for spending his days lounging in the shade of a large oak tree. The villagers often whispered about him, shaking their heads in disapproval. "He will never amount to anything," they would say. "He's just a lazy dreamer." But the young man had a secret. Beneath his seemingly lazy exterior, he harbored dreams and aspirations that burned brighter than the midday sun. He yearned for something more, something greater than the life of idleness that he had come to be known for. One sweltering summer's day, a wise old man visited the village. He was known far and wide for his wisdom, and was said to possess the ability to see into the hearts of people. The young man, hearing of his arrival, decided to seek his counsel. He approached the wise old man, who was sitting under the same oak tree that had witnessed so many of the young man's idle hours. "Sir," the young man began hesitantly, "I have a burning desire within me, a dream that I long to pursue. But I fear that my laziness will forever hold me back." The wise old man looked at him with piercing eyes and smiled. "Laziness, my young friend, is a choice. You have the power to change that choice." The young man was taken aback. He had expected a lecture on the importance of hard work, but instead, he was met with something unexpected. The wise old man continued, "Your dream, what is it?" With a newfound sense of purpose, the young man shared his dream. He wanted to become a skilled blacksmith, crafting exquisite pieces of art from molten metal. The wise old man nodded approvingly. "Your dream is a noble one. Now let me share with you 3 lessons that will help you overcome your laziness and achieve your goal." Lesson 1. Find your why. The wise old man explained the importance of finding a deep and meaningful reason for pursuing one's dreams. He encouraged the young man to reflect on why he wanted to become a blacksmith. Was it for the love of the craft, the desire to create, or the dream of leaving a lasting legacy? By discovering his why, the young man would find the motivation to overcome his laziness. Lesson 2. Set clear goals. The second lesson was about setting clear and achievable goals. The wise old man emphasized the importance of breaking down the dream of becoming a skilled blacksmith into smaller, manageable steps. By setting specific goals, the young man could measure his progress and stay focused on the path ahead. Lesson 3. Take action. The final lesson was perhaps the most critical. The wise old man told the young man that dreams remained mere fantasies unless one took action. He urged the young man to start small, to take that first step toward his goal. Whether it was enrolling in a blacksmithing apprenticeship or simply picking up a hammer and practicing, action was the catalyst for change. With these lessons in mind, the young man began his journey. He enrolled in a blacksmithing apprenticeship and spent countless hours honing his skills. The initial days were tough, and there were moments when he wanted to give up. But he remembered his why and the wise old man's lessons. Years passed, and the once lazy young man transformed into a skilled blacksmith. His creations were nothing short of masterpieces, admired by villagers and travelers alike. But it wasn't just his craftsmanship that changed. It was his entire demeanor. He was no longer the laziest person in town, but a symbol of hard work, determination, and the power of pursuing one's dreams. The village, too, had transformed. Inspired by the young man's journey, others began to chase their dreams, realizing that laziness was a choice that could be overcome. The once quiet village now buzzed with activity and purpose. One day, the wise old man returned to the village to see the remarkable transformation that had taken place. He found the young man, now a respected blacksmith, and smiled. "You see," the wise old man said, "you will never feel lazy again when you discover your why, set clear goals, and take action. Laziness is merely a shadow that disappears when you step into the light of your dreams." The young man nodded in gratitude, for he knew that he had not only forged beautiful pieces of art, but also a life filled with purpose and meaning. And so, the village that had once labeled him as the laziest person had learned one of life's most valuable lessons: that with the right mindset and determination, anyone could overcome laziness and achieve greatness. The story of the once lazy young man served as a reminder to all that laziness could be conquered and dreams could be realized. It left the reader with a powerful message. Your dreams are within reach, and you will never feel lazy again when you take the first step toward making them a reality.